Coming to you live from the On Access Studios in beautiful downtown Torrance, it's the Quarantine Comedy Show with special guest Dustin Chapin, with recording artist Paul Corson. And now the host of the Quarantine Comedy Show, Tom Kearney.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Come on. Stop. Welcome back to the Quarantine Comedy Show. I'm your host, Tom Kearney, and we had a bit of another strange week, yeah? We got the pandemic just raging out of control, social unrest, monuments coming down, all the CDC with all these new guidelines, all restaurants and bars that were open up and just partying away are now closing again. It's nuts. The CDC did come out with some guidelines regarding mental health. They're saying that it's good for people to keep having sex. And this is a terrible time to be single. I mean, what are you supposed to do? They're saying if you do hook up with somebody, you got all these apps and everything, and those are busier than ever. They're saying that make sure you wear your mask, and if you have sex, just try to get creative in positions where you don't really have to touch much. You could. They're saying that it's best to just have sex in separate rooms, really. It's crazy. I read this article. I think guys are getting desperate, and they're finding creative ways to handle this. This guy got arrested for having sex with a pumpkin. Yeah. So apparently he came back after a night of partying. He saw a pumpkin in a hotel lobby. Nobody was around, so he just kind of get around it, and he started going to town on it. Now, when the cops showed up, they're like, "Hey, buddy, what the hell? Do you know you're having sex with a pumpkin?" He's like, "What? Wait, come on. What, is it midnight already?" Yeah, but I had to look this up. It's called flurping. Yeah, this is a thing. Guys are into this thing. Flurping. Now I thought about it, and having sex with a pumpkin, it just doesn't sound safe. It doesn't sound safe at all. For one thing, you got that big stem sticking out top of it, right? So if you slip, you can get gored. You could get gored to death. I'm not saying that it doesn't feel good. I'm just saying it could kill you. Now, sex with a watermelon. Now, that's a whole new ball game. I mean, you might see the attraction. It's round. It's smooth. I don't know. I think the honeydew might be the most sensual of all the sexual fruit. I often wondered why they called it honeydew. I mean, what are they gonna? They're gonna call it honey don't? Really? What is it? Is it gonna say no? Really? Now the cantaloupe, that's an interesting one. That's the roadie of your sexual melons. That's the one you want to throw in a duffel bag if you're going on like a weekend excursion. I mean, that way you know it's there. You know? I mean, in a pinch, you get a little frisky. At least you got it, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is you don't have to have sex with a pumpkin in a hotel lobby, right? You have options. These are crazy times that we live in, I see that there is some benefits to having a melon as your sexual partner. For one thing, a melon doesn't care about how many other melons you've been with, right? You're not going to catch a sexually transmitted disease from a melon. It's very highly unlikely. But I think the most important thing is you don't have to be nice to a melon's relatives, right? But the most important is that every 28 days, a melon is not going to get mad at you for no reason. Yeah, I'm missing sports. There's a segue for you. Another completely different sports. Everything's shut down and it's so hard. The NBA is trying to restart. But there's one thing that I've been watching a lot, and that's The Last Dance, Michael Jordan's final year. It's a documentary about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls last season. And it's intriguing. It's fantastic. But it really has brought it to attention who's the best of all time. Here in L.A., the big debate is LeBron James or Michael Jordan. Who's the best of all time? And the debate is driving families apart, brother against brother. It's getting very contentious. And we actually captured this in a van, completely quarantined. But we captured two brothers going at it. But I think we might just have solved the question: who really is the best of all time?
He dominated last night.
LeBron James.
Obviously, you didn't see, but both sides of the court, offense, defense, takes the ball at will, seemingly. Guy's awesome. Should watch a little more basketball.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, here's the thing. LeBron James, 3 rings, which is great. Michael Jordan, 6. Okay? He's got 6. You're the one with your head up your ass.
Okay, newsflash. LeBron's still playing. He's got plenty of time, Jay.
Presidential Medal of Freedom, given to Michael Jordan. Thank you very much.
Okay, fine. Got nothing to do with basketball, but fine.
Nothing to do with
And what about that tongue? His tongue hanging out. He looks ridiculous.
Okay. Anthropologist Desmond Harris coined it as the concentration tongue, okay? He's concentrating to get 6 titles.
Well, he should have concentrated on keeping his tongue in his mouth. He might have got 7 titles.
You know what? He's such a dick.
Oh, please. Jordan was selfish.
Selfish.
Yeah, selfish.
Selfish, okay. Well, maybe that's why he gave away a year's salary to the 9/11 victims, huh? Selfish?
Basketball,
Okay.
Jay. We're talking basketball. He was a selfish basketball player.
Okay, let's talk basketball.
I was.
Okay? He made everyone around him a better basketball player. All right? Even Steve Kerr. He turned Steve Kerr into an all-star.
No.
Steve Kerr!
No. The three-point shot turned Steve Kerr into an all-star, not Jordan. Jordan had nothing to do with it.
Are you kidding me?
It doesn't matter anyway. LeBron kicks Jordan's ass.
Oh, wait, yeah, maybe in, like, checkers. That's
Any
about it.
sport, doesn't matter. LeBron wins every time, even a cage match.
Right. Oh, cage match. All right. How about a sword fight? You know, Jordan would cut him, bleed him out like a bitch. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Pistol duel. LeBron pops a cap in Jordan's ass every fucking time.
What? Okay, you want a cage match? Huh? All right, here we go. Michael Jordan jumps off the chain link fence, kicks LeBron James right in the neck, makes his jaw swell. He has to talk like this. Oh my God, I can't believe I just.
Are you kidding me? Do you hear yourself? Have you ever seen LeBron's hands? He's got thumbs the size of your fucking feet.
Thumbs?
Yeah.
What does thumbs have to do with it?
Thumbs got everything to do with it. It's thumbs that separate you from the animal kingdom, Jay.
Oh, well, he's an animal. You got that right.
Without thumbs, you're still a fucking fish.
Fish? What are you talking about, fish?
Fish.
Okay, it's right here. It's right up here. Right over there.
Right here?
Yep, right there, Tommy.
Okay.
I can't believe you found it.
All right, let's go.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
Well, there you go. There you go. Did we answer the question, who's the best of all time? No? I guess it's still open to debate. Okay, coming up next, you're going to love this guy. He's hilarious. He's out of New York. He's been on Showtime, HBO, Sirius XM. He has his own podcast called Get Up, Stand Up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dustin Chapin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to be here doing stand-up comedy into a little screen. Yeah, man, things are crazy. It's the world's in chaos. You know, I remember in the beginning when we weren't sure if it was the chaotic times, like we were just kind of trying to figure things out. I I remember, thinking that something was wrong when I was the last couple of early weeks of March. I remember being in a men's room in Texas, and every man, after they went to the bathroom, they started washing their hands. Every single man in the bathroom washed their hands. I've never seen that in my lifetime. Like, I knew something was wrong when every single dude, especially Texans. And and I remember in the beginning we made fun of people wearing the mask. Like, there was, I saw a guy one time, he had a surgical mask. He pulled it down, he coughed, and then he put it back on. Like, he was afraid to get himself sick. It was ridiculous. I saw a lady one time. I was on a plane. Remember those airplanes? We used to fly to amazing, exciting places. So I'm sitting there, and this is early on. It's like February, and she's got a surgical mask on, and then she pulls it down, and she has like trail mix inside her surgical mask, and she's literally eating the M&Ms out of the trail mix. Like, she has a trough of granola on her face. Ridiculous. And I love it when the guys wear the surgical mask to the side. You seen that? It's amazing that hip hop will make its way into any culture. And when I was in Texas, I saw a guy with a redneck surgical mask. He just had duct tape all over his face. So it's been crazy. Everything is it's just really nuts. I took off. My girl and I, we went to Maine. We've been here just kind of hanging out, just to avoid the chaos. Because I feel like New York City is like turning into the South. You know what I mean? It's like you got all these racist problems. People don't want to take down statues. There's no theater. People are just lighting fireworks for no reason. Like, it's it's really a shit show. So yeah, I'm trying to understand everything. I'm trying to become a better person. And one thing that I'm trying to do is not support companies and corporations who support, candidates that go against my core value and my beliefs. I'm trying not to partake of products and companies that use prison labor to make their products. So basically, I'm down to about three things. I got tap water, Goya beans, and Subaru. That's all I got. All right, everybody, you've been a lot of fun. Woo! Keep laughing.
All right, good stuff. Dustin Chapin, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, are you ready for the musical guest of the show this week? He's in China still, on quarantine. He's been on the show before. He just sent us a video of his song Music Box. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Paul Corson. Yeah!
Love, which way will you go? Would you follow me down? Would you look in my eyes? Would you cradle my bones? I'll never forget. It's a curious thing to deal with the sting of never going back. So long to you. You say so long to me. So long to happiness, everything we used to be. Does end. If you came back to me, would we still say all the same things in the end? So long to you. You say so long to me. everything we used to be.
Paul Corson, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? That guy's the real deal. We hope to have an interview with him in China next week, so you don't want to miss that. All right, folks. Well, that's our show for this week. Did you like it? Did you dig it? Huh? Well, if you did, hit the like button underneath this video. Leave a comment, share it with a friend. Tell the world about the Quarantine Comedy Show, because we're here to help you through all this madness while creating a little madness of our own. All right, folks. Be well. Stay cool, and always keep laughing. For the Quarantine Comedy Show, I'm Tom Kearney. We'll see you next week.
From the On Access studios in beautiful downtown Torrance, it's the Quarantine Comedy Show